Still very positive. I mean, obviously disappointed to lose the last 2 games, but we're not far off. You know, it's, we can't get too caught up in matches that you lose by a few runs or one or 2 shots. You have to just concentrate on the ways that you've been working and make sure you get it right next time. So a lot of positive take from both games, and always good to be back home and in front of our home crowd. If we speak specifically the bowling, the back end was particularly good to bring them back from a comfortable 10 runs and over to have them restricted to just over 180 was a very good performance at the back end. But yes, I mean, to find 10 or 15 runs in the power play when you go for so many shouldn't be that difficult. You know, it's just getting little things right, and tactically we've discussed it more than anything else. What tactics could we have done differently? And from a batting perspective as well, you know, just to find those extra 10 runs is not difficult. So that's what makes us feel we're pretty close, and we just need to get those finer things right. Also the fielding. You know, obviously dropping catches at crucial times doesn't help, not only whether you get the guy out or not, but just the general mood on the field. It's important to be on the mark. It's often a barometer of where a team is in terms of the confidence as well. So it's important that we sharpen up on that, and we've done some work on that this week. Panic's not a word that we have in our vocabulary, or we try not to have in our vocabulary. So, you know, that is a hallmark. It's the way we play. We focus on what we can do, what we can do better. We focus on the things we've done well as well, and make sure we do them even better. But yeah, there's not going to be panic. It's not a case about that. This is a situation you find yourself in the IPL, and sometimes in a tournament like this, coming the tough route is a good one. You know, there are very few teams that have plain sailing through these tournaments, and to be battle hardened, you need these games where you come away from on the right side of it. So there's going to be no panic. It's just going to be looking at it from an unemotional, cold, clear perspective, applying logic to every situation. The heat factor, that's the one thing that plays a role. The second thing is the conditions of the pitch. It's the first thing you always do. You can do all your strategy, you can do all your own planning, you know you're playing against, where you're going to bowl, how you're going to bat, what they do, what is the conditions. That's something you pick up on the field on the day. And we always say if we get ahead of that 5 balls quicker than the opposition, that's a winning situation. So being able to read it with the bat or the ball is a very important aspect of it. Obviously, we know our conditions better than anybody else, but it is a day game, and it's the only game we're going to have here. So being ahead of it from that perspective and reading it well, we have a saying in our preparation: conditions override planning. So we can plan as much as we like, but when we get in the middle, then you need to know what to cherry pick and how to bat and how to bowl. So reading the conditions is a very, very important part of the game.